Hi everyone. This is going to be a very quick tutorial about how to record your screen with some webcam showing your face, which is going to be useful for using those clips later for the event. So the tool that I recommend to you is OBS. You can see here obsproject.com. It is open source and it works in all the platforms, and it's quite nice. I think it's very widely used. So you should download it and install it in whatever your operating system is. And then if you open it, you'll see this kind of screen. Right here in the center in this black square is the video that's going to be recorded. OBS works with scenes, so you can create multiple scenes that have different things. And then to each scene, you have to add sources. So for example, if we wanted to add my webcam, we would use a video capture device, right? So let's try that. You can see down here, it detected my microphone and it's showing you the volume as you speak. So let's add the webcam for now. Let's choose this webcam. Here I am. And click OK. And here you can see the video source. You can move it around and place it wherever you want. One place that it usually isn't bothersome is in the corner. So you can put it in the bottom right corner and it shouldn't bother you too much if you have other things in the background. And this is a rectangular square, which is the resolution of the camera. So another thing that you can do if you want is trim it to be smaller. So you can choose filters, for example. And there's a few things here that you can play with, but the one I'm gonna use is crop. You click OK. And then we're gonna crop the sides, for example. So cropped 300 pixels from the side, 300 pixels from the right. Maybe that's too much, I don't know. So now I'm kind of a rectangle. So I'll click close and you can see now I'm a rectangle and I can move myself around. So I'll be here in the corner. Now that we have the webcam, I can add something else. Let's say, for example, that I want to record my entire screen. Then I would say display capture. Click OK. And now you see the inception. This is the screen that I'm recording on right now. You can see if you want to show the cursor, you can choose a different screen here. And if you want to crop anything, like maybe the top bar, bottom bar, depending on where you are. So I'll just choose the defaults, click OK. You can see now the webcam doesn't appear. If you hover over it, it's telling you that it is behind. So you can click with the right button of the mouse, you go to order, and you go move to bottom. And that way the camera is on top of the screen. If you want to have fun, you can move the screen around and have like a portal. Anyway, once we have this ready, you don't need to record just the final piece, right? It can be a longer piece and it can have an intro that's not useful or an outro, and we'll clip those and we'll make them useful. So once you're ready, you can come down here, which you can't see right now. Oh yeah, you do. I'm not recording yet. Yeah. So here you can see start recording, which will start recording a video. If you want to know where your video is going to go, you have to go to settings, and in output, you'll see how it's going to record and where it's going to go on the recording path. I think the defaults are fine for what we're doing. If you want to, the format MKV should be fine, MP4 too. Like I think any of these work, NVIDIA's 3. If you want to do a bit more tuning, if you go to the tools, there's an auto configuration wizard. And here you can say, I want to optimize for recording, and it will check your computer and try to choose appropriate settings for you. So let's start recording. So you can see here now that it started recording down here and the CPU that it's using. So imagine now I want to do my demo. I'm gonna go to Chrome, for example. So now you can see that I can only see the browser, but it's recording, right? You can see in the tray bar, wherever in your operating system, you should see the icon with a red dot. And from here, you can stop the recording whenever you want to stop. So now you can start speaking. So what I recommend is that you try to make a script of what you want to say. We have that on the slides, for example, that we were preparing. And you can write those down in a notebook or keep them on a separate screen on your phone, somewhere that you can look at and know what you want to say. You can also alt tab to them if you want to. That's fine. We will clip those parts off. So now imagine I want to present OBS. I can say, hi everyone, this is OBS, the Open Broadcaster software. It's an open source software for recording your screen and video and also streaming to many different platforms. It is very useful and it's available in all the platforms and you should try it out. Thank you, and back to the studio. And that's my end, right? Imagine I messed it up. I'm not gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna say, that didn't work, I'm gonna try again. Leave a few seconds of space and then try again. Hi everyone, this is OBS, Open Broadcaster software. It's an open source software for recording your screen and streaming it to many different platforms. It is super useful and it has a great community and it is widely used. So I encourage you to try it out. Thank you, and back to the studio. Cool. So if I'm happy with that, I can just leave it there. Like if you try saying the same thing many times, the last one you do will be the valid one. So that will be the one that we pick. Remember, you would have like 3 minutes for about the tool, why the tool won the award. And yeah, that's really short. Time flies when you're presenting something. So, and yeah, so now I'm done. I want to finish up. So, well, if you click the button, it shows OBS again. So I'm going to click stop recording here. Yes. So now it's done. It's not live. So now I can go back to the folder where my videos are saved. So this is the video, not this one, but this one. 54 megs. This is the video that we just recorded. And you can see it playing. You can see in a moment we will switch to the browser. And this is the video that was recorded in OBS. So you can see the scene is my whole screen and it includes the camera that we added on OBS. So this is the final product that we will get on the clip and that we will edit in. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this now because I'm hearing myself talk and it's super confusing. The other thing that I want to comment on, if you want to share something specific, you can choose other sources. For example, if you wanted to record a video of the tool without speaking, or just the wiki page, like if you can record what you're doing without saying anything, and then play that video in OBS with a media source. So when you add this one, you can find a video. For example, let's choose the one that was in movies. I think it was the bigger one, this one. And you can set it to loop. You can say to restart the playback when it becomes active. You can deactivate things and show nothing when the playback ends. So I'm going to open that up. And you can see I have the video that we recorded right before here. And this is triception, like I'm recording the screen with OBS on the screen, and it's showing a recording of OBS with OBS on the screen. So yeah, you could play the video of the demo here if you wanted to with the webcam down there, and you can do the voice recording later if you wanted. Maybe it's too complex. If it gets confusing, then here you can move you can see the media sources on top, so I'm covering the webcam, so I could move the video capture up top. And now this is my actual webcam now. Hi. And I can do the voiceover again or whatever I wanted to do. And other things you can do here, you can see you can add an image in the background if you have, if like imagine your screen. I'm going to delete the video capture. Delete that. So now I have the display capture and the media source. So imagine I wanted to add this one was shorter or something. Oh, I kept the media source. So now I only have the display. Let me add the webcam in for a second. Where was it? Video capture. Yes. This one. Okay. So I'm going to put that back there. Cool. So imagine your scene was smaller for whatever reason, like the application is vertical or I don't know, any other reason. You don't want to have a black background. You could choose something different here. Like I want to choose an image, for example, and I have this one, for example, here that I edited the other day. So I'll choose that one. So I have a big thing that I can add here. So I can right click it and say transform fit to screen, for example. And from here I can resize it however I want. Or I can change the transform center to screen. Like you can change things differently. And we can move it to the background. So now there's a white background, for example, instead of a one. I could even, for example, if I was doing this, let me put that there, and let me move the display capture to the right. I don't know, whatever you feel looks nice and however you want to do it. It's okay if the demos are different each time. And if you have any questions or you need any suggestions for how to record things, besides video capture and image, you can also add windows. So if you have a window with the presentation or a browser with tabs, anything like that. And the other thing you can do, color just for adding a background color, so that there's many things here that you can use. It's fun to play with. If while you are recording, you wanna change to a different layout, you can have a different scene. And imagine this one, I want it to be just the video of my face, very big because I'm saying hello, welcome, or whatever. I'm gonna click OK. I'm gonna make this bigger, and let's try it out. Let's start the recording. Now it's recording. It's recording the webcam that you're seeing here, so you won't see anything else. So I'm gonna say hello, welcome. I'm gonna be talking about the OBS tool, which is a really cool tool. And then I want to transition to the browser with my webcam, which is the other scene that we had. Then I'm gonna click the scene, and in the recording, you'll see the big face, and then it will switch with a fade to this other scene that I had set up. So right now we're recording in here, and it's recording the whole screen. So we could go to the browser, and I will chop those things so that transition where you're showing OBS doesn't show. And here you could show whatever you wanted, or if you have a presentation or whatever you want to do. So I don't know, I'm presenting OBS. Right now you should be seeing the OBS window and my webcam. And let's stop the recording. And again, let's see, what's the last one? This one. You see that it started recording with the webcam as a whole. And now in a second, we will change this scene to the first scene. This is me doing the intro. And now we're going to switch. Here in OBS, we clicked the other scene. and you see the recording doesn't show OBS, it just shows the change. It shows OBS because we have a display capture, right? So this image that we have here was the display capture. But if you were chosen like a window capture and you had the presentation or the browser, it would show that there, and OBS wouldn't be visible at any point in time, right? So you can do however you want. If you do it like this, I will chop when I edit the video. I will chop the part. Here OBS is visible. I would chop that part so that doesn't show, right? Yeah, so that's basically a bunch of it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer them. And thank you for your contributions. They're really appreciated, the help on doing the demos and all the tools. And I think it will make the presentation of the award a lot funnier and easier to watch. Awesome. Have a good day. Bye-bye.